fall back, take a look at me, and you'll see I'm for real. I feel what only I can feel. And if that don't appeal to you, then let me know. Then I'll just leave, because I flow better when my colors show. Greetings, Gemini, all placements. This is Avril Lavigne, Nobody's Fool. You ain't nobody's fool, or someone ain't your fool. Take it whatever side of the fence you're on. You can always be dealing with someone with Gemini in their chart. Someone is like, you know what? I'm just for real. I am what I am. I feel what I feel. I say what I say. And if that doesn't appeal to you, then I'll just go, because I flow better when my colors show. That's the way it has to be, honestly. Because creativity can never bloom in just my room. I would throw everything away before I'd ever lie. So don't call me and try to compromise with me. In fact, just go ahead and hang up the phone, because I got a backbone stronger than yours. Someone here is like, don't even try and play tricks. You know, tricks are for kids. I ain't no kid when it comes to that, bucko. Something here about, oh my gosh, Roadrunner, Coyote, Roadrunner, Wile E. Coyote in the Roadrunner. I was also hearing jazzy, jazz fingers, jazz hands. Someone here could also like jazz music, the saxophone. I'm hearing oh my gosh, I was obsessed with this on YouTube, the sexy sax man. I don't know, something about saxophone, something about jazzy or jazz hands. Someone here can be getting on stage, center stage, left, right, center. Something here is golden. Gold is a good color for you guys this month. I was also hearing like sand dunes, sandy. So someone here can be going to like deserts or can be going to a beach, but it is giving more like just desert vibe, like the dunes, something about the dunes or sand. I was also hearing the song Arabian Nights, Arabian Day. Isn't that from Aladdin? Now in that, he's what, like a pickpocketing whatever boy, and he becomes the prince. So this can also be, and I was just watching Hidalgo the other night, and he's a mutt of a Mustang and a cowboy, and they race against the finest bred Arabian horses on the native land, and they win. So it's giving, started from the bottom, now we're here. It's giving when the low man on the totem pole becomes the top dog. I'm a big stepper. I'm hearing that song. Someone here can be a big stepper. Something about next steps, big step. Oh my gosh. Step Up, that dance movie. Something about dance, or just dance movies in general. Now, I was also hearing Saint Nobody by Jessie Reyez. So something about nobody. That's it, Gemini. Someone here could be like, you're a nobody, or something. You're just a nobody. Someone's about to be a somebody. Like someone is a big somebody. In fact, this is like God's work, making somebody appear to be a nobody when they're really a somebody, because not just anybody can be around this person. Not just anybody can see this person. This is God's way of like protecting someone. It's like the cocoon. If say there's like an animal that like their favorite food was butterflies, like butterflies was like their, cookies or their ice cream or whatever. It's like their favorite dessert. But that's why God made the cocoon, so the butterflies can be protected before they can fly away from the predators. If they're just walking by and they see a cocoon, they're not going to think anything of that. That's not a butterfly. Like, that looks nothing like the actual end product that I like. So Gemini, someone here saw someone and they just went right past them when they were in the cocoon phase. And someone here also could have been, because the cocoon phase, it's all like dark. It's like you can't see anything. You don't know where you're going. You don't know what's going to happen. The caterpillar is just like, what happened? I'm molting into like, what? So some of my Geminis, you are in the chrysalis. You are in the cocoon, and you are about to spread your wings and fly, baby, or someone else is. But someone here just saw somebody as a nobody, and they're going to be sorely mistaken, because this person is quite the somebody. Now, in Saint Nobody, though, Jessie Reyez says, nobody's going to say that I didn't give my all. She's like, since someone else has got it worse, I don't complain. That's another reason why I work like a MFA. So someone here just really works hard. Someone here, work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard. But seriously, someone works really, really hard. They work all the time. Work. They're always working. Work. Another reason why, yeah. Anyway, then she says, my mom and dad came from nothing. So I got to make this something. I got to become somebody, like my parents came from nothing, and they've just worked so hard to, give me life. And it's like, we didn't have much, but we got through, and they still made special moments and memories. Someone here was raised well, and their parents really like stuck it out. Like when the going gets tough, we become tougher, kind of thing. Oh, and nobody's fool. Avril says, if you want to bring me down, go ahead and try. And then she says, try and look me in the eye, but you'll never see the inside until you actually realize You know, so someone here is like, once you see something, you can't unsee it. And they say eyes are the window to the soul. Someone here could always avoid eye contact. Then she says, I'm just trying to figure out exactly what I'm about. And if it's with or without you, well, I don't need you doubting me. So she's like, I'm just trying to figure myself out, whether you're by my side or not. Well, I'm not going to take you doubting me. So if you want to be by my side, like, you better shape up. Cause I need a man and my heart is set on you. Hearing that. Yeah, so someone can be having like the conversation. We need to talk is what I'm hearing. Ooh, there's like something flew across the screen. Yeah, someone here thinks that someone is distracted. Something is not gaining traction like it used to, Gemini. Something happened. Now, this can also be like social media. Someone can feel like their traction has gone down. There's ebbs and flows. Someone can feel like their relationship is in a lull. Again, there's ebbs and flows. The tide isn't always on shore. It goes back out to sea and it comes back in the morning. Someone is like, we need to talk. Like, where are you? Are you here? Are you there? Like, where are you? Where are you now? I need you the most. Someone here can be traveling. Someone here can always be on their phone or hiding their phone. Someone here can just like get little attention. Literally, Page of Pentacles, the World card, and the Three of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. Someone here may not be like physically cheating, but they're like, well, we're not in an official relationship, so I'm not really cheating at all. I'm just kind of flirting and having conversations with people, and it's none of your business because we're not Facebook official, and I'm not even physical with these people anyway. Like, I'm only physical with you, but I do talk and flirt to all these other people in my Snatch chat or DMs, etc. Yeah. Someone would be so heartbroken if they knew the truth of what someone is doing behind closed doors. Someone here definitely likes to get their ego stroked. Now, this can also be a situation, Gemini, where someone is like, oh, you know, I just want I don't want you to be my girlfriend yet because I want to make sure that everything is, you know, I want this right and I want this to be this way. And it's like this person is just buying their time so that they don't have to feel bad. And they're like, well, I'm not really lying because we're not Facebook official and I'm not physically with these other people. But they're constantly getting attention and they're getting their ego stroked by these other people. Someone here can also be on spicy sites, literally as I say that, King of Wands, as he's holding his wand. Again, if someone knew that, like, all HE double hockey sticks would break loose. Someone can be like, what they don't know don't hurt them. And it's just on the interwebs. It's just online. It's not real. It's not in person. Like, this person has my all when we're in person, but what I do online in my privacy is like none of their business. So someone here could really pass a lie detector test. And again, it would break someone's heart if they actually knew the truth. Someone could be like, but you told me X, Y, and Z. And it's like, well, yeah, I told you that because, again, we're not Facebook official or anything, and I wasn't physically with these people. Like, you know, sure, I was getting off to them, but Gemini. Yeah, someone's like, but I love you. They were just passion. Literally, I love you, but they were just passion. And someone is like so in their head about this. It's like someone's doing this to the Empress. Like, what? Literally, someone knows that they're never going to find someone who treats them this well, this nurturing, this loving, and they're getting caught. They're getting caught up. Yeah, someone's like, this is a strong past life energy. What is it? It's always the people closest to us that can really hurt us the most. It's always the people that we love the most that stab us in the back, Gemini. Someone would be so heartbroken if they knew the truth. Seriously. Yeah, someone can also be like, it doesn't matter. These people are at a distance. They're far away. Someone wants to travel to see someone. Literally, someone talks to so many people and they were really trying to hide this and keep this to themselves. Yeah, Gemini. Now, this can also be a bunch of people that are in relationships admiring someone that they see is like single, alone, on their own. And it's like a bunch of different people. This can even be like a bunch of companies that want to hire someone, but because of something scandalous or some way that someone is represented, they're like, well, we can't hire them. Like, none of us are allowed to hire this person, but we all want to hire them. We all want to work with them, but none of us are allowed to. But it's giving someone is about to break the icebreaker.